For my last design, I have called it poinsettia. And just like in every one of the other designs, the step number 1 would be the flawless foundation. Step number 2 would be the color, the application of the color. And in this particular case, I have applied 2 coats. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gold paint, the gel art paint gold, and I'm going to start passing it through the whole nail. Look how I'm opening the bristles of the brush, because what I want to do is just to have the gold detail, but I don't want it to be heavy. So very slightly you open that brush, and look how beautiful the tone that the color will have. I'm going to cure this for 2 minutes if you're using your UV, or 1 minute under the LED. Okay, it's completely cured, and as you see, it has a nice reflection of the gold. So now what we are going to do is we're going to do the poinsettia, and I'm going to be using the bold striper and the white gel art paint. And look, I'm going to think that I'm going to be drawing the smile of the nail. See? And then I'm going to come on the bottom and I'm going to do a semicircle. These are my guidelines. This is what is going to allow me draw the poinsettia. So I have a semicircle and I have the line that I use if I were to do the smile. Now I'm going to come over here from this point and I'm going to bring my first petal right here. I'm going to do my second petal from the same point all the way out. That's my second petal. My next one is going to be directed this way. Right there. My last one would be directed down. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to do a couple of others petals, but I'm going to use my gel square brush and I'm going to erase this line that I had over here. And I don't worry about the other one because I'm going to fill every one of the petals. And I'm going to come right in between these 2 petals and I'm going to draw another one facing up. My next one is going to come in between here, right there. There we go. So now what I'm going to do, what I have left is to fill each one of the petals. And for that, I'm going to be using my detail brush. See the detail brush? Remember that I told you that it will make your work faster, easier. Right there. Fill each one of the petals. Don't worry about perfections. Remember, in art, there's no such thing as perfection. My side one. You can do the poinsettia in so many different colors. Doesn't have to be white. I'm doing it white, but you can do it in red, purple, whatever color you desire. And they will look beautiful in any one of the colors. My last petal. So there we go. Now I need to add some leaves. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my peridot twink or my green, and I'm gonna add to it a little bit of the black because I want to make it darker. Just a tiny bit of the black gel art paint. So immediately it became stronger, and I'm gonna use it for my leaves, and I'm gonna put a leaf right here, going up, fill it up, and I'm gonna put another one on the bottom over here. So I got 2 leaves that I'm gonna later on I'm going to outline with my black paint. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put it under the lamp. Remember, if you're using a UV, it would be 2 minutes, but if you're using an LED, it would be 1 minute. Okay, now that it's completely dry, let's outline each one of the petals to give that realistic poinsettia look. Just a tiny bit of the paint. Look, I'm just taking just a little bit and going all the way around with the bold striper. Very nice and thin. Every single one of the petals. This one comes from all the way up, down. And don't forget the one that are outside. There we go. These are very simple designs that will look beautiful in any accent nail. And the center of each one of the petals, the center, and there we go. Now let's do the leaves the same way. There we go. Exactly all the way, like if you were following the smile area. A line on the center, and then very thin lines on the sides. Same thing on the last one. You can do some lines in each side or only on one side, depending how would you like to direct the design. So now this is done. I'm gonna put it to cure under the lamp. Remember, once again, 2 minutes UV, 1 minute LED. All right, now it's completely cured. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna seal the outside of the poinsettia, including the leaves only. I'm not going to put the finish on the poinsettia, just on the outside, because it's where the gel polish is. And I'm gonna do a final effect that I want to be sure that doesn't stick to it. So it's done. Now I'm gonna put it on the lamp to cure. All right, now that it's completely dry, what I did was I cleaned the whole surface where I applied the finish, and it's completely clean. So I'm gonna take again the flawless finish, and I'm gonna apply it in a few areas of the poinsettia. You don't have to apply in the whole leaf, just in the few areas, okay? And I'm also going to apply it on the center of the poinsettia because I'm going to put some stones. So let me put the stones, and I'm going to use red stones for my center. You can put a few, just depending how wide is the center that you draw. In this case, I put 3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Just Dance and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in each one of the leaves. Just a little bit, not much. And here we go. Once it's sprinkled, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure. And once it comes out of the lamp, the design will be done. So now that it's completely cured, you can see how beautiful it looks in white. And here I have another option for you. This is red. So you can have an idea. There's so many different colors you can do your poinsettia.